everyone, and welcome to a new video. This is going to be board system test 28 with the Lite MS-5UD fire alarm system. So let's go ahead and get started. For our first notification appliance on today's system, we have an interesting setup. So we have a strobe plate and we have something mounted on top of it. So the device mounted on top of it is a Federal Signal 4050D, and this device will be doing code 3. Now you will notice that there is a little strobe right here, Val strobe. This does not work. However, this does. The model of this strobe plate is 4903-9101, and this device will be doing march time. We still have the system sensor CO1224T carbon monoxide detector. Nothing has changed with that. If we follow the conduit up, it brings us to a system sensor 2400 smoke detector. For our second notification appliance on today's system, we have a Space Age AV32 light plate, and behind it we have a Space Age 2D-CD remote horn, and that device will be doing code 3. Now, I recently got this light plate at a convention I was at, and I was really happy to find this because, again, you guys may remember I used to have one of these, but it was in a strobe version. Unfortunately, that device is broken, so now I have a new one. I'm really excited about this. Cannot wait to test it out in today's test. We still have the Firelight A980 fire alarm annunciator. Nothing has changed with that, and the system is normal. If we move down, we have a system sensor RTS2 key test switch, and this connects up to my duct detector. Below the test switch, we have two pull stations. On the left, we have a Simplex 4251-20 single action pull station, and on the right, we have an ADT 5060-S dual action pull station. If we move down, we have a system sensor D4120 duct detector. Like I've mentioned in a lot of my other fire alarm videos before, in some cases I have to disconnect the AC power, and in today's test I will have to because I'm using devices that are only supposed to be running on DC power. Remember that this panel outputs full wave rectified power, so again that means that I'm going to have to disconnect the power so that the devices will sound clean. If I continue to run them on FWR, obviously they will sound like crap, and I do not want that because that leads to them breaking. Hopefully in the future I will get a panel that outputs DC power so I can run my DC devices without unplugging anything. But again, we're just running on batteries right now. This is not up to code by any means, and the only reason that I do this is because it is a demo system, so that's really the only way I can kind of get away with it. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start the test. Alright, I'm going to start the test at the Simplex 4251-20. 3, 2, 1. And the alarms are silenced. And as you can tell, the strobes will continue to flash because, again, we do have audible silence on the system. For our next test today, I'm going to go ahead and activate the smoke detector by just spraying some smoke. Here we go. That should be enough. Should go off any second now. Here we go. is silenced. Now I'm going to go ahead and reset the pull station. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my key, going to turn it. You can see the handle automatically comes back up. There's the inside. Just going to close it back into place and lock it back up. Just like that. And now I'm going to go into the main fire alarm control panel. And I'm going to hit system reset. For our next test today, I'm going to go ahead and activate the carbon monoxide detector. So all I'm going to do is just hit the buttons. Here we go. The alarm is silenced. Since there is nothing to reset, we can just go ahead and reset the fire alarm control panel. Alright, for our final activation today, I'm going to pull the ADT pull station. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And the alarm is silenced. Again, there is audible silence because, again, the strobes will continue to flash. I will now go ahead and reset the pull station. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my key. I'm going to turn it. As you can see, the handle automatically comes back up. I'm going to close back into place and lock it back up. What's interesting about this pull station is it actually takes a Simplex B key, which is interesting. So, alright. I'm going to go ahead and hit system reset. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to comment, subscribe, and have a great day. And I will see you in the next video.